staying unbeaten in this tournament. It's not just about what you have as a factor of, oh, I'm playing against this legend, oh, this guy has done so many international centuries or taken so many international wickets. None of those cloud your judgment. You just go on. Undoubtedly, they've done that. And this is one more opportunity for them. While, on the other hand, there's an opportunity for the old war horses in Samit Patel and Ovesh Shah. I mean, again, for all the teams that they've played throughout their careers, be it for the English team or for that matter, their own county sides, or for the bunch of other teams that they play, even put their names on the line as well. And their names definitely hold a lot of value. Samit Patel on strike, the skipper, and he knows a thing or two about winning games. Chasing down 111 runs. Will they be able to put up a total that will be defendable? We'll have to wait and watch.
Yeah, Usman Khalid starting the tail. Can Usman continue to get those wickets up?
Leading edge, and luckily there is no one to take that. But to start with for England, they would have liked a lot more, but that's all right as long as you're not losing a wicket.
It was that.
This time, oh, that was towards the cover point region. Should have been taken. 9 for a maximum. 6 gifted to England.
Yeah, inside out he goes. The fielder should have taken that catch. The scoreboard is...
He comes across the off stump. Tries to play it towards the square leg region. Lucky that the ball went over the stumps as they come.
Runs are runs, no matter how they come in. 12 without a loss. Again, the keeper could have done better. You've got to be heads together.
The pressure will be on Saudi Arabia. It's a very big occasion. As much as they want to keep their calm, very impressive for these young lads from Saudi Arabia. Usman Khalid. Straight over the bowler's head. 4 runs.
In tossed up delivery by Usman, and Samit Patel hits it over the bowler's head. 4 runs and also a goal.
And no extra.
You specifically hit that specific region.
Or you give him a target and he will hit it there. He's picked one. And that's a maximum.
So far in the tournament. 2 full and over the mid-wicket. Scoreboard ticking.
Well, they definitely have. Picking it up from outside off. And this time we'll get another sixer. Samit Patel has continued that previous game. And what he's doing right now, what I really appreciate is taking up the best bowler that Saudi has. When you take something paid off.
It was the arm ball that's done the wonders. Top of the leg stump. And 21 for 1 at the end of the first over. He's got the last laugh.
21 in the first over is a fairly good start. Probably seep in a little back to understand what's going to come through in the second over. England, will they reassess or just way wide outside the off stump? Will be called a wide. A couple of runs will be added to the total.
What do you... 23.
Yorker and delivery and whipped towards the square leg. Towards the off stump. Looks very good when it comes off really well. But the bowlers probably have under the stump. Single. It's a very good start of the second over.
You can see that tension on the face of Abdul Wahid. It's a big game. You want to get that win desperately to start off the World Cricket Fest. Focus on Ovesh.
Towards the square leg again. Just a single. Dealing in single this over, and there is...
Samit looks very calm and composed. He is cool as ice. Half over done so far.
Yeah, that little sip of water. Nerves. Down the leg side, wide, and a poor effort by the wicket keeper. He's gone on for a look. Just be a single.
Backup is available, direct hit by Nawazish, the wicket keeper. Good work. Which he was contesting about the...
Oh, single-handed. But the result is a maximum. You got to wear a helmet if you're sitting there in that zone.
Ovesh Shah, he's been in some fine touch from the last 2 games, especially the semi-finals too against Pakistan. That's where that form has come back for Ovesh.
Oh, this is huge. This has gone many a miles in the night sky. And has it got the distance? Yes, it has. A maximum coming in from the willow. Talking about his swings. And I reckon he has to credit all of this to golf.
He's a big fan of golf, plays. Again, with that single hand that he plays, it's more of a swing that he's got. The bottom hand.
That would have connected, would have gone many a mile.
You can see Waji, he's been trying a little too extra here. Can be found limping.
Fantastic delivery. Couldn't really get underneath that ball. It'll just be a single to end the over. Oh, Samit has gone big. Straight. And for a maximum.
These are the moments. The big final for the first time ever in Saudia Cricket Festival. Invited to post a total 48 for the loss of 1. Plenty of runs in the previous over. Just the right time. And Abdul Wahid with the ball. Onto the pads. Yet again, that one-handed maximum. He came in Saudi Arabia with plenty of practice.
Loves his golf always. He does. Pretty good at it as well, to be fair. I just hope.
Goes inside out. Back-to-back maximums. It is the experience of Awais Shah. He's getting.
Yes, as I mentioned before, Awais Shah and Samit Patel would have high-level finals. So they have experience of this kind of situation. And
back-to-back maximums. The legend batter of England. He loves to bat with one hand. Is 6 for the loss of 1. Goes on the back foot. Not thrice, but for the 4th time, he has sent Abdul Wahid out of the park.
4 maximums in a row. Pretty sure he's going to try and go for another 2 here. At least.
Rory, if you remember the struggle in the league, dominating. Picked up from way outside the off stump. A rare single. Unbeaten.
Oh, he's got that wrong. He's missed his length and he's gone out the stadium again. Yes, Mudasa, there's no over the line in big games.
Champion stuff. The legends, Awais Shah and Samit Patel, controlling the things. Oh, poor, ordinary, but extraordinary hit. Plenty of runs from that over of Abdul Wahid.
Yeah, Saudi Arabia under huge pressure here now. That was the 5th 6, I think, in this over.
Make it 7. A big over, 43 runs from that over of Abdul Wahid. Samit.
It's looking dark now for Saudi Arabia. England are right on top here in this final. Saudi Arabia under serious pressure.
I feel for Abdul Wahid. The problem is these two experienced players picking at the right time for England. How many more they can add? Couple of runs to start the over in the shape of wide.
It's not a bad adjustment from the bowler as Awais walked across.
England.
I have to say I've never seen Awais play that shot. So for him to whip it out in a final must mean he's very.
One-handed shot in the air. But the result will remain the same. Awais Shah batting like a
there. Must be a good piece of willow in Awais' hands there.
I feel for the bowlers. Unbeaten, but feeling the heat, feeling that pressure in the big match. Thick outside edge, there wasn't a chance. Final. They moved to 107 in just 3.3 overs.
Saudi Arabia need wickets here now. If they can get a wicket off the last ball, knock 16 off the score, and maybe.
Oh, you beauty. Clever manipulation of the field. Loves to bat and play with one hand.
He's a very risky player. Oh.
The big man, Samit Patel. What a shot. Incredible strike.
That's his shot. We've seen it all tournament. Into out over extra cover. Samit loves a bit of width. England are getting their own back after beating them in the. It's another maximum.
Crowd is buzzing.
And they're getting sweet revenge here from their defeat in the group stages. Obviously not much pressure on.
Putting his length back. Oh, the fielder is not helping the cause of the team. The fielding has been sluggish in this.
It's very well bowled. You would have been happy with that result.
Good comeback. Basman Khalid. So total on the board on this big night against Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, I think England will fancy to post that, and the final is going to take some doing. I think Mudasa, what do you think?
It reminds me, big games always comes with pressure.
He's gone big. How far is it? It's a 6. And fireball means it's going to be 12 runs to that. Incredible start from Saudi Arabia, and that's what they need if you have to chase down 127 runs to get your hands to the shot with the ball around the wicket. This time again, in a similar fashion, in a similar region, and the result is up space, and I get to invite and welcome the legend for one last. Saudi Arabia, the house favourites. Yes, a mountain to chase, but the way Wahid is batting, everything is possible.
Yeah, everything is possible, and the way they started, the way they are actually, it's like very confident. Chap had movement high up in the air. What is this? Boundary or catch? Oh,
The middle of the bat, but then again, the boundaries are short, so you can expect these shots at clearing the fence comfortably. Has this got enough? Yes, it has. Another six.
firing all around, not just on the leg side. Couple of sixes on the leg side. Now this time on the off side. Power showing his class.
Oh, much better there. Would breathe a sigh of relief there, always. A single. Batter. It's another big hitter. Fancies the onside. Always would want to keep the ball away.
That was a good delivery, clever bowling. Right into the...
Can he finish off well? Using his feet, wanted to go to a different direction, and the ball going to Saudi Arabia. 42 for none after one.
Great start. 44 actually for 44 for Abdul Wahid. Looks like a you know, dashing and very...
The ball stayed a tad low. Just be a single. 37 already for Abdul Wahid. Sumit, if you can peg him back by picking a wicket.
High in the air. Out of the park. Supreme form.
Yeah, Sumit Patel is trying to keep the ball out. Come on. Shouldn't be doing those things. You need to gather them well. It was a very good delivery just inside. Oh, beautiful Yorker. On the money will be a...
Bowling, very intelligent piece of bowling. Right into the block hole. And I think he's just pulling the swing intelligently. Watching the batsman very closely. And very experienced white bowler. And he did.
Will be wide. His kids will be drawing now. The Instagram page of WCF straight to the field, and meanwhile a single.
He's very outside off stump, and then the second delivery he brings back into the right into the block hole.
Oh, fantastic bowling again. Dot ball. A poor delivery, full toss, but has it gone into the hands of the fielder? A slow full toss and played it straight into the hands. A much needed.
Lucky on this full toss, and he got a wicket. Very soft dismissal, and few dot balls, few deliveries in the block hole. He was playing. Batsman did a mistake, even though it was full toss delivery, and he couldn't go. And Samit Patel done his work for his team.
Okay, now that's interesting. Waji has been sent back. I beg your pardon. Because in my understanding, if Waji gets out over here, meanwhile, Khalid can come back to bat. So it's a strategic punt that's been taken. One bounce.
Yeah, it could be like that. He will come back. Waji will come back. And when last delivery of the second over, I think so far they are okay.
Thank you very much, Neil. And that is another biggie to his 50. He looks flawless. Usman Najib pitching it. Pays the price for it. A maximum to start the over number 3. Welcome to the com box.
He has registered at 50. Oh, you beauty. Inside out of the park.
He's been hitting those Abdul Wahid. Look at that shot. Beautifully played. Look at that. Hold the pose, Abdul Wahid. Over covers. A half a dozen. Waji goes for the big one. Outside edge. That will run away towards the boundary. 4 runs. Save the count.
So are the overs for Saudi Arabia. They are in a hunt to lift this trophy of
Work on those off cutters. That pace off variation needs to be used here. It needs to be a job, the officials. It's always a hard job. Look at that shot once again. Thick outside edge towards the third.
Chance in the air. Oh no, applauded by the dugout. They need plenty of maximums.
But all the chances were for the spectators to do some crowd catching. I was in the work to just get that away for a biggie.
These boys, tournament, Saudi Arabia, still in the hand. What a shot. Waited and dispatched toward the cover point.
The master stroke. Look at that. Outside off. Again, that extra pace being generated has been treated up for another biggie. A run.
Double S. Did he find a boundary? No. Unlucky. Free hit. Not a proper connection. It went high. Chance. Free hit. So no -8. Are they going to come back for second? No, just a single going out there in the middle.
Well, twisting the tail after that one. Since 3 overs gone, 85 for the loss of 1. 127 is.
This is what happens. The big match pressure. Just not able to strike. See, that is why you need to have that game awareness. It was a free hit. It's gone 85 for the loss of 1. 42. The last 8 league.
Even sixes. That's the first one. Samit Patel gives a full toss. That's hammered away for a business in the previous overs last delivery.
Keep on counting. The hopes are alive. Risk comes into play. Back to back, fighting hard for his side. Abdul Wahid, the rescue ranger.
Poor delivery.
There you go, you beauty. The mini helicopter landed it.
The shot really well connected. Look at that shot once again. That wrist work. He's such a wristy batter, Abdul Wahid. Let me remind you, 41 was needed with us, sir. You've got a big smile on your face. What a worthy of a
6 for Abdul Wahid to register. The first 100 is fireball. Whatever he scores, it will get double.
You can see them. Sir. So all he has to do is not lose his wicket and try and get a boundary or a 6 of you. A fireball is where everything is double. Here comes the bowler.
Oh, unlucky. He tried his best, but Samit Patel rise to the occasion, goes down on knees.